That's great.
Is it recording right now?
Yeah, now we're recording. Yeah.
So
you press that.
So Dan, how does it feel?
It feels wonderful.
Huh?
It feels wonderful. You didn't hear me?
Dan Greenbaum, ladies and gentlemen, in the studio. In the studio for the very first time. In the Coin Trader studio. It's a beautiful lake view.
I like to go by Dan Q, if that's okay with you.
I like that, Dan Q.
Yeah.
I like that. You remember Teddy here?
Dan
To
Q.
your left, huh?
Absolutely.
Hey, man. I saw Dan, 30 years ago?
Was that the last time you
I
saw
think
Dan?
it was. I've only seen Dan
30
once
years
in my
ago.
whole life, and I'm sure it was about 30 years ago.
Maybe once every 30 years is
Dan,
good
you
enough.
haven't changed. You haven't changed at all, Dan. I've got to say that, right? Yeah.
Say that again, Nick.
Maybe once every 30 years is good enough, Dan.
Let me tell you something.
Where's the love?
Excuse
That's
you.
more like it.
Excuse you. Ted,
Yep.
Dan actually was flagged down by a all over the road, off the cuff, unrehearsed, and absolutely positively no show prep guaranteed listener
Oh.
at his place of employment. He was cutting, I believe were you knee deep into a Ralston?
Actually,
that how you say that?
Actually, I think I was just standing around.
You're just saying.
Standing around.
I like it.
Hanging around.
Look out.
Wrong button. Wrong button. Say that again, Dan. Actually, you were what?
Just standing around.
Is that the right button?
You're just going to get out of the way. You're just going to get out of the way and let him go.
Yeah.
So Ted, Dan is over at his place of employment. He's you weren't in knee deep in some
I was
Jarlsberg.
just bossing some girls around and stuff.
Am I pronouncing that right? Jarlsberg?
Jarlsberg.
Jarlsberg.
Jarls.
See? Jarl.
Jarlsberg.
Jarlsberg.
Jarls.
It's Norwegian. It's Jarlsberg.
So tell
Jarlsberg.
Nick knows the story, but tell Teddy what happened.
Yeah.
The guy started telling all the girls in the deli, is that Dan on the podcast? And so then everybody thought I had a podcast. I'm like, no, I don't have a podcast. Nick's got the podcast.
You know what's great about all
Wow.
this? You know what's great about
That's
all this?
impressive, though.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Wait, were they sure they were talking about this podcast?
Yes, it was.
You haven't been on
it
any
was-
other
no,
podcast.
it was one of Vic's
So,
buddies.
mistakenly, it's this podcast.
Yeah.
He's not one of my buddies.
No, not your buddy. Somebody that
He's a listener.
He's a listener.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know, we have listeners here.
Yeah,
It's
no,
not
I
just
know.
buddies.
I
listening.
know.
You're the only buddy that's never listened to the damn show.
I love the show.
It isn't, Dan, do you
I
know how
promise
to,
I'll listen to
do you
the
know how to
next one.
download a podcast if you needed to?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got an Apple
I
iPhone,
feel-
right?
Yes.
Let me see
Where's
it.
your Get your phone
Let me
out.
see it.
Come on, we're gonna do this right now.
Unlock it and hand it
Yeah,
over.
we're not gonna ask
Unlock
you.
it.
Unlock
yeah.
I
it.
refuse.
calling you
I
out
refuse
right
to
here.
unlock it.
Hand
I
it
refuse.
over.
You're
You're gonna
unlocking
have
it.
to get a warrant.
You're unlocking it. That's right. You're unlocking it. You're lucky. I like your shirt. It beat.
You're not the first one to ask for Dan's phone.
Yeah.
No, this
I
is a
can
new.
tell.
This is
Yeah.
a new bit that we do.
Today.
This
Today,
is
the first one
just
today.
today.
This is
yeah.
the first day of the new bit that we do, where you just hand over your phone, and I just start going through your phone, and we start saying everything
Yeah.
that's on your phone. We start talking through your browser history.
Do you have
No.
a thing for sirens?
No. Wait. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Hit it.
Do you have a thing for
The
sirens
noise.
on there?
I'm not
Okay,
ready on that.
I'll set it up. I'll set it up. Okay, you ready? Let me know when you're ready. Okay, wait a minute. You almost ready?
No,
Cue up the sound.
give me a second.
No, don't. We'll do Dan in a second.
I'm doing
Check
it.
the phone, would
No.
you please?
Just give me the sound. Wait, but let me say something first.
Is this the podcast?
This is
This
it.
is it. This is
Are
it,
you
Dan.
ready? Are you ready? Okay. Okay. Whatever you do, Nick, don't look up Dan's browsing history.
Yeah.
His browsing history.
All that
There
baseball.
it is.
What's
That's his
Personal.
browsing
this is
history.
his browsing history?
Oh my God! Oh my! I can't
look
believe
at that.
Oh, that's sickening! Are you really looking at that?
Not very exciting.
No, I'm just kidding, Dan. I'm
Trust
not going to
me.
look at your browsing history. On
Not
Okay, so
exciting
now
at
we're
all.
just to give you right now. You're listening to All Over the Road, brought to you by Coin Trader and GoldPricesNow.com for real-time quotes on gold, silver, platinum, palladium. Go to GoldPricesNow.com. That's GoldPricesNow.com. Proud sponsors of this show.
Yeah.
Got it.
You
Dan.
already subscribed. He's already subscribed.
Well,
and he's
then
a
what's the
subscribed
problem
listener.
if you're subscribed?
No problem, Vic.
All you got to do is press play. You don't even have to listen to it. Just turn the volume all the way down and press play.
Yeah, I mean, what happens is when a new show, you're one of the big stars of the show.
I didn't know.
Well, it just shows it just because it's downloaded doesn't mean they're listening.
That's
Well,
true.
I hate to tell you, but that's the
Well,
way it
thanks
works.
a lot, Ted.
That's the way it works.
Here's some
And-
bad news for you, Vic.
Is it there?
You're
Yeah.
not
Did I just
listening.
make your day? I don't know. I'm sorry.
Bad news.
Okay, wait a minute now.
All right.
Everybody settle down.
Okay, yeah. Settle down, Dan.
Take a deep breath. We do have people listening. I hate to tell you, Teddy.
I'm not saying there aren't people listening. Fred, Vic, whatever your name is. It used to be Fred when we did the radio show.
I like.
Let's
Let's do that for.
both of us get behind a microphone almost.
Yeah, let's do that for
automatically
continuity.
flashback.
Y'all are Ted and Fred.
Yeah.
And then we're 30 years in the future right now. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Or in the
All right, for the sake of this show, we're Ted and Fred again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's Ted.
Yeah. So, Fred,
Here's Fred.
the podcast will download automatically if you're subscribed to the podcast, right? But as in Dan's case, he hasn't actually pressed play
Yeah, I have.
No.
to
he
listen
has not.
or
He has
listen,
not.
whatever the button is.
Dan, don't you get the alerts?
No.
You don't get the alert. Isn't he supposed to get an alert, Nick?
Well, it depends on how he has his notifications set up on
Right.
his phone.
Well, grab his phone again.
Give me your phone, Dan.
He's got some kind of notification problem, obviously.
All right, now I'm going into your browsing history.
Uh-oh.
I'm just kidding. I'm just going to
Ladies
look
and
at.
gentlemen, in case you've just joined us, Dan Greenbaum's in studio live today. He's wearing his Beatles Abbey Road t-shirt.
Be at the Abbey.
We got to be very descriptive.
Yeah. Well, you know, Dan
Keep going.
is a major music. He's very knowledgeable in music. It's not sports. This is
Well,
real
let's talk
knowledge.
sports. I mean,
No,
let's talk music.
Okay, Dan.
Let's talk
Yeah,
music.
let's talk music,
You
please.
want, can I tell everybody what Vic always tells me?
Yes.
Yeah, go on.
Great.
Right.
You're living in the past.
You're living in the past.
Living in the past.
You listen to that crap from the 70s.
And he's got the canned laughter to go with it.
I love it. I love candle.
Thank you. Don't you like it?
They're always there.
So
They're
what is
always
it?
there.
What is this notification?
All right, it's
thing?
set up. It's set up to notify
Okay,
you.
good.
It says it's set up to notify
right.
you, so you're good. You're good to go. I
this
mean, I
is
don't know what to
great.
tell you.
Well, I hate to do this.
Just press play, man. I mean,
How many
geez,
podcasts does he subscribe to?
Just ours.
Just the one.
Just
okay.
ours, just the
Well,
one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
If you're not going to listen to the show, you're not going to be on it.
I am. I promise.
Okay, good.
He sounds sincere.
I'm convinced.
That's much
Yeah.
better.
Oh, absolutely.
That's much better.
Well,
Okay, so what kind of music have you listened to this week, Dan?
This week?
Yeah.
Well, I was listening to the Beatles station on my way over.
You were.
okay.
Now, wait, let me ask you something about that.
yeah.
Isn't it true that on the Beatles station sometimes they have other artists
Yes.
doing Beatles
Yes.
songs? Isn't
Yes.
that kind of
Or they have the Beatles doing stuff. I mean, other artists that the Beatles influenced the Beatles.
Right. Anything that has to do with the
Yeah.
Beatles, really. You're talking about the
I don't
XM,
listen to it.
the
I don't-
Sirius.
I like Bluesville.
Is this on satellite radio?
Yeah, Sirius.
Yeah.
I like
well, because they've
Bluesville.
got like a Springsteen channel, and
Yeah.
they've got the Tom Petty channel. It's not all Tom Petty all the time.
Yeah, they got a Dave Matthews
I
channel
can tell you
that I've
this:
heard
they got
before.
a fish channel. It's all fish.
Is it?
I'm sure.
This
There's
is
probably a
all
Grateful
fish.
Dead. There's
All
probably a
fish,
Grateful Dead
all
channel.
time.
Fish.
Yeah.
24 hours a day.
All the time.
what's on the, what do you mean all fish?
Fish, the band.
Oh,
You want to play a fish song and we talk up the fish intro?
yeah, let's hear some fish.
You know, Fish, good song.
so
is,
you like fish?
I like them all right. I don't like them like
What's
that.
your
To me,
favorite?
it's surprising they even have a channel.
Well,
I
it
mean,
was
I
the
don't think
Jam
that-
On it was the Jam On channel. They
Yeah.
changed it to the Fish channel.
What's your favorite fish song?
Chalk Dust Torture.
Okay, what's your favorite fish?
I like salmon.
Yeah.
I like what's that got to do with it?
I mean, you know, we're talking fish.
Fish, we're
I like a
talking
nice
fish.
sea bass. Chilean.
I like
like-
salmon too.
I
Grilled
like-
salmon, grilled.
Car shopping? Try
grilled
Car
salmon.
Gurus.
Yeah.
Car Gurus. It's easy to find the
Okay, so
cars
this
you
is a
like
fish
and
song
compare
coming up
deals.
here?
Every
This
car's
is
worth.
this is going to be a fish song?
This is it. This
Okay,
is
let's
Chalk Dust.
I couldn't tell you
Chalk
one
dust?
song by Fish. I have no idea.
Not even.
AOTR, we're playing the hot hits for everybody out there. This is Dan Greenbaum's favorite song. It's from Fish. Crank it up nice and loud on AOTR, baby. Come on! Yeah! Yeah, baby. Some
This is
headbanging
Nick's
stuff.
kind of music. You like this, don't you, Nick?
Yeah,
Nick
I'm
loves
into
it.
it.
You really do.
I'm into it.
He's into it.
Don't step on the vocal. Is there a
I
vocal?
like anything that's got
Yes.
just great
So,
musicians.
Is it
Any-
coming up, the
Like
vocal?
a Trey Anastasio.
I love a good
57-second
jam
intro.
band.
What's the name of this one, Dan?
This is Chalk Dust Torture.
This is a
his
24-minute song.
Yeah, well, it's live. It's all live.
Yeah, well, just keep
It's
it
all
rolling,
live.
like keep it rolling.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so fish.
There we go.
You like fish? Yeah, that's kind of tight right there.
Oh, he's tight.
Oh, it's loud.
They're tight. But, 24 hours a day, it's a little much.
So you have you ever seen Fish live?
Yes, I have.
Yeah?
And I've seen Trey Anastasio live, too. Yeah.
Where'd you see Fish live?
Jazz Festival.
Jazz
At
Festival.
the Jazz Festival.
Oh, yeah.
Jazz
Okay.
Festival.
There you go.
So Tracy.
Tracy
Thank
Chapman.
you. Thank you, LA.
We're going to take the show to the next Jazz Festival, I think. Is
Yeah,
that the
that'd be so
plan?
cool.
That's the plan.
When is that? March, April?
Yeah, we're going to be broadcasting
Next
live
year?
from the Jazz Festival.
Last weekend in April. First weekend in May.
There you go.
I love
Make
it.
yourself
April, May.
happy, gay. All that stuff.
So silly.
That was just a little extra.
That's a little extra.
So what, besides the Fish Channel, what else is this?
Yeah, what else are we listening to?
You know, a little social distortion. You know, stuff like
Social Distortion.
Is that a band?
Is that?
Yeah, it's a
that. You
band.
would love social distortion.
All right, let's
take
hear-
a look.
let's hear a little
take
social-
They don't have a channel.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up on All Over the Road is Social Distortion.
Ball and chain.
Ball and chain. Okay, hold on. Let's wait for the
Dan's a
crowd
rocker.
noise.
He's a rocker,
He
boy.
is. He really is.
I like to rock and roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you like to party every day also?
Yes, I like to party every day, but I don't.
Okay. Just curious.
Dan has a dull. What is it?
A mundane white boy life.
No, it's a mundane, dull.
Here we go. This is
white boy. life.
Social Distortion.
Who is this? Ball and chain.
Social Distortion? Is the band? Ball and Chain.
Aotr.
I didn't know this was a music
Playing the rock and roll you like best in stereo.
It's all over the road.
This is a hot hit.
Yeah, we're actually like a big in music. We're like big in music.
Crank it up. What's the name of the song again? Ball and chain.
Wakes up at Dixie Hotel room. This is LA Punk.
He's in a mess.
This is LA Punk, Nick.
I dig it.
LA
I dig it.
When
We
did
all
this
like
come
LA.
out, Dan? Do you know about what year?
90s.
90s stuff.
All right, so
still
this,
play.
And then when the name of the band is what?
Social Distortion.
Social Distortion.
Yeah.
I
went
gotta
to show
say,
at the
I'm
house
not
of-
big on it. Not big on it, actually.
No,
That's a
you
good
don't-
name
you haven't
for a
heard the
band.
whole song. You haven't heard the lyrics. You haven't heard
Well, yeah, it's all about the lyrics. It always is.
in this song.
It always is.
Social distortion.
You could play something else like California Hustle and Flow.
What are some of the other bands, Dan, you like?
Oh, you know what they all are. You know, they're all from the past.
How about Little Feat?
You know, I like Little Feet. Okay,
You like Little Feat? Well, but 2 months ago, you were all crazy about Little Feat.
I like
what
Little
happened?
Feat.
Yeah, we're big on
I
Little
like
Feet.
Little Feet. I can tell
Oh,
you.
Little Feet.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
Little Feet.
What are you
Yeah.
doing
I
over
like
there, Nick?
Little
You got all
Feat.
kinds
Nothing.
of sounds.
Just nothing.
Nothing.
I actually saw Little Feet in
I
concert.
saw them at
Did
the
you? I
Jazz
saw them
Fest.
in
They were
Chicago years and years
Yeah.
ago. Yeah.
All right, so who's your go-to band?
Well, right now it would have to be the Stones. After I saw them at the Dome,
The Stones?
was
Well,
incredible.
everybody knows
Just
the
a couple
Stones.
weeks ago.
it was incredible.
Yeah.
Give us one of your back pocket
I was at the
bands.
other one, the first, I guess the other one in the 80s.
They've had
How many?
three. Somebody said
The one-
4, but I thought it was 3.
Well, what was the one with the biggest crowd in the Superdome?
Oh, that was in
That
the
was
late
78.
late- yeah,
78. I was at that show.
78?
I was at that show, yeah.
The Doobie Brothers.
So the
opened for
78
them.
show was bigger than the one in the 80s?
Yeah, 78 show was the biggest crowd-wise.
Yeah, they had
Oh,
like
okay.
80,000 people in
Yeah,
the Superdome.
right.
for
I thought
show.
that was in the 80s. So
No, it was 78. I was there.
78.
78.
Yeah.
I guess I wasn't there.
Yeah.
There was one in the
The spring of 78. Wait,
the
wait.
90s.
Wait a minute. It wasn't spring. It was summer of 78.
I was actually at one of them in the 80s because I was working at B97.
Right.
Okay. But I thought that was the biggest crowd ever, but I guess I was mistaken about that.
I'm not sure.
Let's see. I'm going to look it up.
Why don't you look that thing up there? Why don't you
Look
that
it
thing
up.
All right, Dan. So Dan gets spotted over at his place of employment. Now, tell me what some of the girls were saying after.
Oh, you got a podcast. I'm like, no, I don't have a podcast.
Yeah, but they'd say you're real funny, aren't you?
But Dan, can I say something? It's okay?
Yeah.
Vic?
You don't have to
Vic,
ask.
it's okay.
Why you gotta ask? No, I watched this. You fell asleep on the last show.
Yeah, well, I'm trying not to. But Dan, this is, is this the first time you've been recognized like that for the podcast? It's important that, people know the podcast and that you represent in
Yeah.
a good professional way. So you were nice. You were congenial to the...
Oh, yeah.
You were? Okay.
He loves
good.
me. He saw me again the other day.
If we get some
You had me worried there for a second.
No,
if we
the guy
get some
loves
all
me.
over the road T-shirts, will you wear one to work?
Yeah.
I can't.
Why not? He's
I
got a
can't wear a
uniform.
t-shirt.
Against his...
No. I wear slacks and a collared shirt.
So you can't wear
I'm
one.
important.
What if we got you a collared shirt? What if we got you a collared shirt with the all over the road logo
No,
on
I
it?
can't. I can't wear any logos.
So you're so basically.
I mean, I understand.
Basically, you're ashamed of the show. That's what you're saying.
Well, why is everybody laughing? Why are they
Because
laughing?
it's funny that you're ashamed.
They're laughing
of the
at
show.
you.
No,
they're laughing at you.
I think they should be like. It
I
should
heard
be like.
somebody said you were a square for having to wear
Do you
a
have,
suit.
Do you have like a? Ooh,
Somebody said, "Ooh, he's a suit."
No, we need to get one of those.
Yeah,
We can
you
get
need
one of
to
those.
because the laughter. It's not funny. I mean, if I'm not representing the show right, people should be laughing.
All right, give us another one of your obscure
It's not funny.
bands. Another
Obscure
band.
bands.
One more.
All right, one more. Contrast.
Contrast.
Yeah.
Nick,
Or The Contrast. I think it's Contrast.
ladies and gentlemen.
While he's thinking about that, the 1981 Rolling Stone. I knew I was right about
Okay,
this.
who?
The 1981 Rolling Stones concert at the Superdome continues to hold the
Yeah,
record
that's when it
for
was,
the Superdome
81.
concert
Yeah.
attendance of 87,500 people.
And at the time, it was the largest crowd ever to see
Yeah,
a show.
that's the one that
indoors
I
in
was
the
at.
world.
Yeah.
Because
I wasn't
I
at
was
that
working
one.
at B97 at that time.
And that, is that the one the Doobie Brothers opened for them?
Let's see, I didn't say that right here.
No, I think the Doobie Brothers is the one I went to. 78. I think it was
Okay,
Doobie
so
Brothers.
this is after that? Okay.
Yeah, I think it was.
They
Doobie
held that
Brothers.
record for 3 decades.
You got a little contrast queued up?
Is that a band?
Contrast?
Yes.
Yeah. You got a
And
little
what's a song that Contrast
There's
does?
a couple of them.
Give us one that you kind of snap your fingers and slap your knees to, big guy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a...
Drum is Drum Machine. Is that
No.
is it
Drum Machine.
He doesn't
The
like.
Cure?
No.
He doesn't like that.
You like anything, the newer stuff at all?
They're an Australian
I like
band.
some 90s music.
90s is about as current as you'll get.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like some stuff. I'm not,
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dan Greenbaum has
Caught in a
spent his
Trap.
life
Caught in a
in a
Trap's a good
time
song.
warp machine
Yeah, no,
for
no,
many
no.
Bye.
years.
Contrast.
Contrast.
Yeah.
Can't say
The
I've-
Contrast.
You familiar with Contrast, Vic?
Caught in a Trap.
No, but
not.
I'm very open-minded.
Oh,
is what
absolutely.
I am.
I'm
Caught
glad to
in a
hear
Trap.
about it. Caught in a Trap. Contrast.
I'm caught in the trap. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. All right, baby. Here we go. We're playing the songs you like best here on All Over the Road. I'm Victor Del Toro, the host with Ted Kelly and Nick Vogel.
Yeah.
Along with Dan Greenbaum with some Contrast. Coming out your radio, loud and clear on AOTR.
Stepped on the vocal.
I kind of stepped on it, didn't I?
Yeah,
I stepped on it.
You did a little-
You know what? I'd like to try that again.
Let's start over.
Yeah. All right. I'd like to try that. You want to try this one, Teddy?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Let's try that again because I stepped on the vocal. You can't do that.
All right,
It's
ready?
a no-no.
Stepped on a vocal. How
That's
long
a
have you been
no-no.
doing this?
Come on, Teddy, do it.
Woo, baby. It's AOTR. Stepping on the vocal is not going to happen right here, baby. This is another one of Dan's picks.
I did just good.
I just clipped it just to.
It felt natural.
It wasn't perfect. All right, let's. Why don't you try one, Nick?
I don't. I'm too embarrassed.
All right,
I'm
let's
too
have
shy.
Dan do one. Dan, you do one. Talk it up since you know the record. Okay, let's start it over for Dan. Okay, now it's AOTR playing the hits. You talk it up. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. Dan
Okay,
Greenbaum
ready?
as a disc jockey.
And
Go.
AOTR playing the hits. Oh, yeah. Contrast, baby.
Go, man, keep going.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Hit it. Hit it now.
Fill up that pad.
Caught in a trap,
That's the best one.
I can't reach my phone.
That's the
I
best
got
one.
applause. I got applause.
What a surprise.
You know who he kind of sounded like, Teddy? Remember Chucker?
Or Chucker.
Remember Chuck Kerr?
so good, man.
Yeah, there was a disc jockey back in the old days. Danny, do you remember him?
No, I don't remember that.
He
one.
worked here at WTIX. His real name was
Yeah.
Charles Kerr.
Charles
No.
Kerr.
His name
I
was
remember him.
Chuck Kerr, and he called himself Chucker.
No,
I thought he worked at WNOE because I worked with him there.
Oh, you
Wow.
did?
Yeah,
That could be
WNOE.
mistaken.
that's going back.
Yeah, when it was in the French Quarter on Bienville Street, late 79,
That's going
80.
back. NOE.
Chuck Kerr always was up and
You know,
full of
I-
energy.
I can't believe, really, what Dan brings to the table when we have him here live in the studio.
Who was our buddy at R&O? Wayne. Was it
Weird Wayne?
Weird Wayne?
Wild Wayne,
Weird Wayne.
Weird
yeah.
Weird Wayne. He ended up in
Wacky
Biloxi.
Wayne.
He ended up
Yeah.
in Biloxi.
He's in Biloxi, right?
That's where he ended up. Yeah, I don't know where he is now.
He is now. That's where he is now.
You know who might know where he is Alan Beebe.
Alan Beebe.
Alan Beebe would know.
Yep.
Should we call Alan Beebe?
Sure.
This is your show, dude.
Yeah, dude, we already are.
Call whoever you want, whenever you want.
Let me hold on. Let's see if I got Beebe's number.
Your show.
I am BB.
I am Beebe. Alan Beebe worked at WNBC.
Yep, used to follow Howard Stern. on the air.
Yeah, he did.
WN.
Actually, he really did. He really did.
See,
Tough act to follow, huh?
I think this is his
Subscriber you
number.
have dialed
No,
is
that's not him. Hold on.
what was that?
That was
Weird.
That was
I know
way
Alan.
off.
Alan
Yo,
worked
way
at worked at B97.
Way
worked
off.
At,
Oh, here.
Is it potted up?
Worked at any other stations here.
Teddy, is it potted up, Nick?
Potted up.
Am I coming through?
Yes, good.
How come I'm not hearing nothing?
What's that playing in the
Is it
background?
dialing? I don't know what you're doing.
Hi, this is Alan. Must be a good reason why I missed your call, and I'm sorry. But if you leave your name and number, a brief message, I'll
I
get
hear
right
you.
back
Well,
to
who's
you.
this guy? Hold on a minute. Hold on. Hello?
Hey, Vince.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. It's Deontay. I missed your call twice.
Deontay from Guitar Center.
Yeah, we're looking for a guitar pick like this one.
How'd you hear about this? What did Pepperdello tell you?
We just noticed that all these musicians are using the same guitar pick.
Okay, just...
Jared, do me a favor. Bring up these ampcasters for me. Thank you, my man.
Hey, did you try calling me?
Yeah, I did. I did try calling.
How's it going?
It's going good. Listen.
You're live.
I want to know what happened after we left today with Brian. Did you get all upset or anything?
Nothing. He was in Disney, with Labor Day and everything.
You just been busy over there at Guitar Center, huh?
It was busy.
Huh?
You're busy over there, right? No,
Yeah.
but I know that I tried to talk you up in front of Brian. I hope it didn't put you in a bad position.
Oh no. No. I appreciate that. I don't want to be manager though.
No,
I won't make any money. Yeah.
because I think if you clean up a little bit, get a nice little haircut and a little shave, I think there's this good possibility that you could be a manager over there.
Yeah, but I won't make any money as a manager.
Oh, no.
I make a lot of money in commission.
You make a lot of money sticking it. You make a lot of money sticking it to me, don't you?
Oh, you're crazy.
That's how you make your money sticking. So after we left, did anybody say anything about the bathroom?
No, what's up in the bathroom?
No.
Don't go in the bathroom.
Oh. He lit it up.
I kind of had a little situation in the bathroom there.
Yeah. Didn't you know?
Nobody say anything. Oh, well, I guess the guys who come in the morning, maybe they'll take care of it. I'm not going in there. It's good to know.
He's got people
Good to
that
know.
Yeah,
handle
you might want to be careful in there, okay?
All right.
All right, well, keep up the good work, okay?
Thanks for
I
returning the call.
appreciate it.
Thanks, Deontay.
All right, thanks, bud.
Deontay
All
from
right.
the Guitar Center.
Yeah.
There he is.
He's really a nice guy.
man.
He really is.
guy.
Hey, man.
He's a nice guy. And I don't think he needs to get a haircut or anything. I think he plays
Are you
guitar.
If you
kidding
took a
me?
look at him, you would say that guy needs a bath and a haircut.
You didn't see him?
But he's a guitar center.
I'm
I
just
mean,
kidding.
come
No,
on.
he's
You-
a nice fella. He's
You know
a
what I mean?
genuinely
Yeah.
nice fella.
I don't know about he needs to take
No.
a bath or anything.
No,
but-
No,
They
Nick
want
said
you to
that.
be
I
like
didn't.
that.
Nick said
Yeah,
that. I didn't.
Nick.
Yeah, I said it.
Okay, well, how do you know what? How do you know that he needs a bath? He
looked
does look.
greasy.
He does
He
look
looked
a little bit.
greasy.
He
It was
looks
a lucky-
He looks a little bit like an
You better
unmade.
not send Nick
It was
to
a
the
lucky
guitar
guess.
center.
He's not
Right.
made bed.
Greasy.
He's an unmade bed. Okay.
I mean, what do you want me to say?
Jeez.
He's not management quality, okay?
He doesn't want to be
He
manager
lacks
anyways.
management quality.
Yeah,
He's a nice fellow, though. He always helps us out.
he does.
All right, wait a minute.
I'm just
wait a minute.
being silly.
What is he saying? Was it an on-air request? Miss it. Give me a heads up. This is Shane. Should we call him real quick?
Yeah, on air, yes.
Shane. And what was that band again that I think you know about? What was it? The
Social distraction.
social distraction. Hold on. Let's see.
Distortion.
Distortion. Yeah.
Oh,
Distortion.
God, that guy will come over you, hit you with a head
What is
with
it?
a guitar.
Distortion. It's what distortion?
Social distortion. L.A. Punk.
It's hell,
Bro.
Baby.
It's LA.
Yeah, bro.
Dan.
Shane. Hey, baby.
What's up, boys?
Hey, congratulations,
Shane.
Congratulations, Mr. Shane Fay.
Say party of five. Say
Party of five. Faye. Party of five.
Look, we just switched from a man-to-man to a zone defense over here
Oh,
in the
man,
Fay
God bless
household,
you.
and I'm
God
not really
bless
sure
you.
how that's going to go yet.
I think
We're
it's gonna
about
go
36 hours in, and ooh,
Yeah, let's get a progress report. Yeah, how are we
How's
looking?
Michelle doing?
Michelle's doing good. She's doing good. The baby's eating and sleeping, and Michelle's
It's kind of like you.
doing the same in between.
It's a little bit like you, Shane. Eating and sleeping, eating and sleeping. It kind of sounds like
Except
you.
I'm more of a eat, sleep. Eat.
Double up on that stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, look, let me ask you a quick question. We got, Dan from the podcast?
Sure.
He's in the studio live with us today. Say hello to Shane.
Get out of touch.
Hey, Shane. How you
Big
doing?
Dan, what's up, buddy?
How you doing?
He sounds good, doesn't he? He's got a brand new Shure mic. He's working on a $400 mic.
I love this mic.
It's a
You guys
good
are
mic.
fancy. Y'all are so up to the minute with all the technology.
Yeah, we are up to the minute. We do have that. What about Social Distortion? Is that it?
That's it.
Have you ever heard of that band?
Yeah, is that a band that you follow?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Of course.
I've heard of Social Distortion.
Of course. You're out of the loop, Vic.
What about Ball and Chain? You heard of them?
The song. That's
I mean,
the
it's not a
song.
song, not the band, the
Okay.
song.
What was the other band,
I
Dan?
thought you're speaking of my wife as the old ball. We've moved on from my wife? I'm sorry. This is awkward.
Yeah, we did.
Wait,
We moved
can we
on from
rewind that? We're not in the net?
We could do that. We got the marvels of editing. Teddy's in the studio with us, too. You remember Teddy?
Yeah.
Teddy
You
was
do?
my
You
old,
remember me, huh?
morning show partner.
What about Swami Guru? Is Swami Guru in the house or no? Or?
I don't know. We're going to have Swami Guru back on a show, but we need to come up with a reason for him to be here.
Yeah.
Maybe you can help us with that, Shane. I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, the sun came up this morning. Is that not good enough?
that sounds like it could be good enough.
point.
It could be good enough. So, we're going to have Swami Guru on pretty soon, but we wanted to call you and congratulate you on the
Thanks, guys. Thanks,
birth
guys.
of the child, and I'm sure you're getting all geared up for the Saints season, right?
Yeah. We switched around linebackers today and got Kiko Alonso.
Alonso.
That guy,
Our
that guy's
crowded
180
house
pounds.
of,
That guy's
he's
100.
small.
I could blow him over.
He's scrappy though. He's
All
just
right, I don't want to talk
scrappy
about the
guy.
Saints. Now I'm all peed off about it. I don't want to
Why?
talk about the Saints.
All right.
It's not that bad.
Sorry,
you want to
Shane.
know what I'm upset about? Let me tell you
Alonso.
what I'm a little upset about. I'm gonna be honest right now.
Cutting Emmanuel.
I'm a little upset that Dorian is not coming this way because I need some cutting edge weather reporting. I'm not gonna lie.
You do. No,
Maybe you can cover the next cold front, or
I'm going to catch the first flight out there. Is what I'm doing.
Yeah, right.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm going to catch the first
Bahamas?
flight
Here
out there.
you come.
Yep, here I come. I'm going to cover that bad boy.
Yeah.
All right, Shane. We just wanted to
All
say
right, guys.
congratulations and see if you heard of
Thank you, gentlemen.
what is it? Distortion.
Social
Social distortion.
Thank you for knowing who they are.
And Shane, for
Hey,
being on the
no
big show, we're going to give you the latest
Shane.
copy of Social Distortion's latest album. So thanks for being on the big show, baby. Okay, we appreciate you.
Wow.
That's it. I think that's a pretty good idea right
That's
there.
Shane from the airport, right? Took me to the airport.
No.
Different Shane.
Oh, different Shane. Yeah.
How many
different
Shanes
Shane.
are there?
That's two that we know.
Yeah.
The cradle.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, cats in the
Here it
cradle.
comes, baby.
Here it comes. Poor Harry Chapin.
Meow.
It's not that kind of cat.
Dan, it's not?
I don't know.
Now
Maybe.
Chapin, he had kind of like an abrupt end.
Yeah, he
right?
died in a car accident on the
Yeah,
Long Island
it's pretty
Expressway.
abrupt.
He did.
Poor
he died
Harry.
on, he died on a
Was
Long
not
Island
planned.
Expressway of all places. World's largest parking lot.
Okay, Dan, seeing that you haven't been listening to the
I listen.
You haven't been listening to the show. We've been doing a little segment on
Well,
the
he's
show.
been listening to this show.
Yeah, we've been doing a little segment on the show called Reflections. Okay.
Oh,
Do we have a Reflections clip we can play real quick? I only want to play like maybe 10, 15 seconds of it, just to give Dan an idea what it's about. Do we have like a clip somewhere?
Is it sad?
I'd have to go.
No,
find
it's
it.
actually it's very uplifting. Actually.
Oh, good.
You feel like doing a?
No, I don't participate in it.
You don't want to participate?
No, I just listen and comment.
Why don't you want to participate? I don't know.
He doesn't like it.
You can't just throw one in. One
A reflection.
I think it's really Vic and Nick's thing.
Okay, now wait a minute. First of all, you are the consultant, the official consultant of the show. Are you
there you
saying
go.
that? Are you saying that
Then
we're?
why do you want to debate with me?
All right. Well, I'm not debating with you. I just have a
Do I
yes or
have a
no
title?
question.
What?
Do I have a title, Nick?
You're
Do you have a title?
you're
Yeah.
the special. You're very special guest.
He's our musicologist.
Like-
You're a
okay.
specialist.
Thank you, Ted. I'll take that.
Very
Yeah.
special guest star. Like if you see a show, that's a
thank
big
you.
thing.
Thank
Very
you,
special
Ted.
because they show everybody that's on the show, and at the very end, they show and very special guest Dan Greenbaum, and that's what you are. You're
That's
that
you.
very thing.
Dan.
I like music. What was it?
So, Teddy, do you think that?
Special music
Yeah.
consultant.
Consultant, music consultant.
Do you think we're wearing out Reflections?
I didn't say that.
Well, as the consultant, do you feel like we're wearing it
I
out?
don't
Nick, do you
so.
think we're
It's
wearing
as
it
good
out?
as you guys come up with the lines that that
You're the
make it all
executive
happen.
producer. Do you think we're wearing it out?
I don't.
I don't think you are.
You don't.
See, he's got a cool title.
He's
Executive
producer.
It's all about
Yeah.
the title. It really is. I'm only in this for the title.
Well, let me tell you a little
It's
bit what
chaotic
Reflections.
though. The whole
Musical
thing operates a little
director.
chaotic.
I don't know.
There's a lot that comes with it. yeah.
Explain Reflections to him, Ted. Explain the
I can't
concept.
really even. It's your concept. You explain it.
No, but I want you to explain it because I want
Well,
you more.
he's just a consultant.
They play this music in the background,
yeah.
and Vic turns his voice down to
and we say words of affirmation and encouragement.
Encouragement to who?
And affirmation
Just
to the
anyone?
listeners.
Right.
To the listeners. Yes, so get ready. Coming up next on All Over the Road is Reflections.
There's a show within a show right now.
This is a show. Here it is, Dan. Time now for Reflections. A way to relax.
It's very affirmative.
Soothe your mind and heal your soul.
Heal your soul.
Welcome to Reflections.
Reflections.
Oh, Reflections. Oh, Reflections.
Yeah.
I bought that mantra for $20.
And now listen, Dan. Here we go. Listen.
The worst loneliness is to not be comfortable with yourself.
God.
Reflections.
And what's funny about it is that they're all true.
They are very true.
They're all very true.
All right, so that's how it goes. You got the music queued up for us to do it. Do it live here.
I could get it.
I'm taking selfies.
There you go.
Do it.
All right, ready? Here we go.
I'm not ready yet.
Well, let me know when you're ready.
I'm not ready.
All right, well, let me know when you're ready.
I will.
I'm looking at you, seeing if you're ready. Give me the nod
not ready.
when you're ready. Dan,
Dead air.
what's your favorite Beatles song?
Oh, that's so tough.
It's easy.
Sgt.
Really?
Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
God.
Coming up next on All Over the Road is Reflections. Time now for Reflections. A way to relax, unwind, unburden yourself and soul, and just be free. You know, I once saw Dan in a pair of leather chaps, and that's all he was wearing. Reflections. No, give us one. Reflections. Just say reflections, Ted.
Reflections.
Good. See, that's good. Go ahead, Dan. Give us one.
Reflections.
That's it.
Before the sky, there are no fences facing.
I freaking love it. I love it. That's the best one. Do it.
I don't know where you pulled that from. That was good, man.
Do it again.
It felt good.
Do it again.
It's too good to just do it once. Do it
Yeah.
again, real quick.
The same one?
Yeah, same one.
And before the sky, there are no fences facing. And that's all. Thank you.
Wow.
Reflections.
Nice.
Reflections.
Instead of worrying about what you cannot control, shift your energy to what you can create.
Reflections.
I got nothing.
You got to throw in a reflections.
Yeah, when he points, you just say the word reflection.
Reflection.
Yeah, reflections. If you just get a point, that means you don't have to come up with an actual reflection. But at least you can. But you at least should say reflections.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, right now, I'd like to go around the horn with a reflection. Me first. Ready? You hate this bit, don't you?
Kind of.
Why do you hate the bit?
I don't know. It's kind of boring.
Hokey.
It's kind of boring.
Okay, well, let's just do one around the horn.
Let's
see
hurry
how-
up-
what it
hurry
sounds
up and
like.
wrap this up
Ready?
in 10. Yeah, let's
We're
get
going to
this
wrap it up.
over.
Ready?
Wrap it up.
Reflections. Reflections.
Before you feel left out, feel your pockets.
I like that.
I like that.
It didn't even make sense.
Deep pockets. No, it all makes sense, Ted.
Okay.
It makes sense.
Take responsibility of your own happiness. Never put it in other people's hands.
You've been listening to an abbreviated version of Reflections on All Over the Road. Thank you for listening.
Help me, please help me.
All right, that was reflections.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It'll make your skin
Can
crawl.
I apologize to I ruined
No
it.
apologies necessary.
Ted, what's going on?
I don't know why you're fighting everything.
He's fighting the.
You come into the Coin Trader Studios and you fight us.
The consultant in me.
Ted just went
over.
This bit's stupid.
He sold his mantra for $79. That's why.
Rock of crap is what it is.
I think it's
Ted,
an
you
awesome
wanna-
bit, and let's do it again.
You want to do the ASMR thing again?
No. No.
Please.
I'm all done
I
with
like
ASMR.
in the reflections
Dan.
that you did with us.
Yeah.
You said one that the Mackey girls made you feel so old.
That was a
And
good
it made
one.
me
That was a
laugh.
good
It made me laugh.
Yeah. Do you know what ASMR is?
No.
I didn't either.
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
You know what? I'm
not
gonna pull,
sure I
Here,
still
I got one for you.
Here,
Ready?
look, I'm
understand what it is.
gonna pull one up in a video of what people do
here's one,
with
here's
this ASMR stuff.
Here, I got
Yeah.
one. I got one. This is me tapping on my skull can.
I don't know. ASMR is it's a millennial thing, right?
I don't know.
Or not. Am I wrong there?
It might be. I mean, it's a little crazy.
There's only one millennial in the room.
Have you ever heard of ASMR, Danny?
That's for sure. Here,
No.
look, listen.
No, I have not.
This is ASMR starting right now.
You know what that is? That's me peeing out the side of the house. Me.
Why
How does that
didn't
make
you? Why
you
did you not use the bathroom?
Sometimes I like to take a nature pee.
You know what's awesome is he's always got his microphone there ready.
Cringe-worthy.
Ready to record. You know, you never know.
Just to get you never know when you're going to want to pee outside the window.
True podcaster.
Don't you like a nice nature pee now and then?
No,
You don't
no.
have a spot in the backyard? You go? Am I the only one that
I
does
do.
that?
No,
Yeah.
I do.
You do, yeah. Do
Yeah,
you,
I don't
Nick?
tell my wife.
Do you have an outdoor
grosses
spot?
her out.
Yeah, of course.
Because you can go and you can relax, let alone
No.
hang out.
Yeah, like if you go to if you're taking the trash out or something like that, then what better time to go to the bathroom outside?
Nope.
You're already out there.
Plus,
Never done
if
it.
you feel a sudden urge, then
Well-
you should not run inside. That is dangerous.
Plus, I got a very bad aim. I have a very bad aim, so
Yeah.
it's good for me to go
Historically
outside.
bad aim.
Only do it at night.
Yeah, it's a historically bad aim.
You know.
Dan, I cannot tell you just how awesome this was having you here.
Oh, this was
live
so
on the
much
show.
fun, guys.
Yeah.
Sure.
And we'd like to have you back again if this didn't scar you too much.
Well, I'm scarred from other things, but
Now,
this
did you-
is not one.
Did you primarily come today to collect that Gwaltney coupon that we got for you, secured for you the couple episodes back?
12 ounces of bacon.
I think it was $2 off.
$2 off.
Gwaltney
Well,
product.
everything helps.
I'll tell you, I tried the sausage and it was awesome. The breakfast sausage roll. Oh yeah, it was unbelievable.
So,
but
Great. That's an added bonus.
maybe
No,
you
that's
still
not why I
got that.
came.
We'll see if we still got
anything
that
you'd like
lying
to say in parting, Dan? In parting?
Well, yeah. No, I guess not really.
No?
I got nothing.
Well, here's a big round of applause anyway.
Thank
for being
you.
on the big show.
Dan Greenbaum,
Dan
ladies
Greenbaum.
and gentlemen.
It's been fun.
On the big
Fun
show.
reunited with Ted Kelly after 30 years.
Yep, you and Teddy.
Absolutely. It's
Reunited.
been a long time.
Teddy, thanks for coming in this weekend.
Good to be here.
And I appreciate your participation in this show. Unlike
really?
the one before.
Yeah.
Nick, great job. You've got the
I was the
do you have
executive producer.
Yeah, do you have the show close queued up? Ready to go? I don't think Dan's ever heard this since he doesn't listen to the show, so we'll give him a little piece of it. You
You're
ready?
talking about the one where you
when the
say-
show's over. When the show's over.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm
ready?
ready.
Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, this edition of All Over the Road is over.
What? Over?
Yes.
Did you say over?
Absolutely.
Nothing is over until we decide it is. Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? Hell no!
Sherman? Forget it, he's rolling.
And it ain't over now. Because when the going gets tough,
The tough get going. We'll see you next time on All Over the Road. Thanks for listening. We appreciate you very
the
much.
toughs get going. Who's with me? Let's go! Come on!
Remember, if you can't find it, it's in your butt.
And I said, we need to build a wall.
Let's say China.
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 China. China.
China.
China.
China.
China. China.
China. China.
called?
China.
You go over to China. 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 China.
Rubber bullets. Rubber
China.
bullets.
China.
Rubber bullets. Rubber bullets.
China.
China.
China. China. China. China.
China. China. So what'd you think, Dan? Is everything you thought it would be?
I heard somebody said you were a square for having to wear a suit. Somebody said, "Ooh, he's a suit."
Before the sky, there are no fences facing.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's Ted.
Yeah, let's talk music, please.
Cash rules everything around.
I'm called in the trap.
Get the money, dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money, dollar bill, yo.
You listen to that rap from the 70s.
I'm caught in the trap. I'm caught in the trap.
The 1981 Rolling Stones concert at the Superdome continues to hold the record for the Superdome concert attendance of 87,500.
Caught in the trap, people. No, but I'm very open-minded. Is what I am.
Woo, baby, it's Aotr. Stepping on the vocal is not going to happen right here, baby. This is another one of Dan's picks on Aotr. Oh, I think I clipped it. I did. I just clipped it. Yeah. Oh, no, it was far from it.
I'm caught in the trap.
Aotr, playing the hits. Oh, yeah. Contrast, baby.
If you feel a sudden urge, then you should not run inside.
Yeah.
That is dangerous.
Come on, guys. Hit it now.
All right, baby. Here we go. We're playing the songs you like best here on All Over the Road. I'm Victor Del Giorno, the host, with Ted Kelly and Nick Vogel, along with Dan Greenbaum with some contrast. Coming out your radio, loud and clear on Aotr. I'm caught in the trap.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money, dollar bill, yo.
I'm caught in the trap.
Everything around me. Cream, get the money.
Get a very special guest star, like quality a show. That's a big thing. Very special. Because they show everybody that's on the show, and at the very end, I'm caught in the trap. Very special guest, Dan Greenbaum, and that's what you are. I'm caught in the trap. You come into the Coin Trader Studios and you fight us. Dan is over at his place of employment. You weren't in knee deep in some
I was just bossing some girls around and stuff.
Am I pronouncing that right? Jarlsberg.
Jarlsberg. It's Norwegian. It's Jarlsberg.